Ah.
What's up, big bro? Yeah. All right. It's all good. Just park and then come on in. I'm gonna start in a second. Yes, sir. Okay.
You my opposer when I want freedom. You my opposer when I want justice.
What's up, everybody? It's Killer Streets, man. You know I'm going live, man. Fist Up Friday. Shout out to everybody, man, out there. You know, commenting, supporting us on Fist Up Fridays, man. So today, I have a special guest, man, that's coming in, Ava the Star. Gonna be in on Fist Up Friday, man. We got a shout out Detail Did It podcast. You know, always going hard, always going live. You know, catch us every Friday, Fist Up Friday, man, from 6 to 7. I always have guests. What's up, Kobe Gandhi, my homie? You know, and we always got the interesting subjects. Reparations, that's one of the subjects for today, man. I was talking to one of the guys up in here in Detail Shop about a couple of weeks ago, and I was telling him about reparations. And he was trying to clown and be funny, but now he see it everywhere on TV. He see it everywhere. He see reparation this, reparation that. But I was telling him, dog, it gotta be something, you know, for us to have peace, for us to end it, and for us to be reconciled, and for us to be able to move on and move forward. So that's also a big issue right now. Y'all look anywhere. We also, like I said, shout out to Detail. Shout out to Miss Pope, 8th Life, man. I got the hat, the life. I got it from Miss Pope. They had a nice, what you want to call a fashion show this weekend. It's Sunday. It was real awesome, man. Bought me a lot of nice little gear. And so, you know, she threw me this hat. So I said, I'm going to wear it on my podcast on Friday, man, you know, so the life, man. So y'all go out and support that 8th Life, Miss Pope. She lost Chris P. And she also lost her husband. So we really gotta look out for her, man. She's a sister in our community. And the reason that we do this is so we can all come together and have unity in our community. So that's what Fist Up Fridays is about. And so, like I said, today's subject is gonna be reparations. I'm waiting on Ava. He say be here in 15 minutes. I say, man, I can't wait that long. I gotta start. So, reparations. We're gonna talk about some of them women. We got some women that then came clean and said that they were paid to lie on Bill Cosby. I got the video, so we're gonna see that video. And we're gonna talk about these mega hats. Like, I don't know, like it was an old man today on the bus. He had on a mega hat and some dudes tried to jump him. So we want to talk about that mega hat and what do it really represent? Like, why is people so angry and why is people attacking people with these mega hats, you know? And so that's what the subject is. And so since we're going to get right on into it, I ain't going to lie to y'all. So we're going to talk about this reparations. And so when we talk about this reparation, I'm going to turn it right on here. See that? So y'all can see, I ain't making this up, and we're going to see what they got to say about it. And then we'll get right back to the show, right?
Americans should receive reparations for slavery, specifically $100 billion paid out in a 10-year annual installment of $10 billion. Is this symbolic, or do you think this money goes to some practical purpose?
This is not symbolic at all. At the end of the Civil War, General Tecumseh Sherman promised to every formerly enslaved person 40 acres and a mule. And those 40 acres and a mule would have given a formerly enslaved population an opportunity to reintegrate, to integrate into free society. What happened instead, of course, was black code laws were passed in the American South, which ensured subpar social and political and economic opportunities for the former slave population. And while the civil rights movement gave a lot of political
You are a candidate who
Well, as y'all see,
African Americans should receive reparations for slavery, specifically $100
She said
billion
we need
paid out
reparations.
in a 10-year.
she said that we owe 40 acres and a mule. Now, we owe 40 acres and a mule. I want mine. You know what I'm saying? And I want my great-grandmother's 40 acres and a mule. I want my great-great-grandmother's 40 acres and a mule. And my grandfather and their kids and their kids. Because look, dog, this is what I be telling people about reparations. And this is why it's so important in our community, dog. If I just take everybody you work with in your building and I take their check just the people that's in here, it's about 5, 10 people, 5, 6 people in here, right? If I just take they check every week from these 4 or 5 people in here, every single week I take their check. And I do that every month. And I do that all 12 months through the year. And I do that all their life. And then when they have kids, I do that same thing to their kids. Dog, I'm gonna have a great life. I don't gotta do nothing if I'm just taking from these 4 people and their kids and their kids and their kids. Just these 4. I have a great life. I would live wonderful. Now imagine if that's happened to you for 400 years. Imagine if that's been happening to you for 400 years. How wealthy would you be? You would be America. You would be wealthy like America. If I took the slaves that's here, all right, the 40 million, 50, 60 million blacks that's here, and I've been taking all their bread. Even if I did that for one day and just took $1 from them, that's 60 million a day. So how much do you owe me? How much do you owe me? How much do you owe us? What is retribution? Where do we start and where do we end with that? How much is it? How much do you owe me? And how much? Who gets it? Is the question. Who gets the money? Who earns it? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I don't know who get it. I don't know who get it. I mean, everybody get it. I guess if you black and you struggling in America, you get it. You get some of that money. You get, if she say 100 billion, well, I think that's about right. She say 10 billion a year, 100 billion. That's a good start. That's a good start. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how to fix it. I don't know what the right answer is. I don't know. I'm not saying I do. I've never said I did, but I'm saying that's a good start. And now that's what I think that the whole 2020 election is going to be ran on. It's going to be ran on retribution. It's going to be people against it, and it's going to be people for it. It's going to be people totally against it, and it's going to be people totally for it. And then it's going to be people mad because you just can't go out and give money to every goddamn body. I mean, can you? Is that the right way to do that? Like, you can't just, that's like income tax. Like, motherfuckers getting income tax right now, $5,000, $10,000, $6,000, and what they doing? They running right back out there, spending that shit up as soon as they get it, immediately. It's no wait, they couldn't wait to get it. It was burning their pocket. They was looking at the mailbox and checking the mail in their bank accounts ever since they filed their income tax.
$10 billion.
And so now that they have it, it's gone. It's gone. They already spent it. They already knew what they were going to spend that money on. So reparations is the same thing. If you just say, okay, we're going to give you $10 billion a year to the black economy, well, who control that money, for one, and who get that money, for two, right? So if I want my money, and so what do they say? If you break up 10 billion a year, so what we getting? 2,000 a piece? If we got 50 million black people, so that really ain't no money. So the thing is, to keep it together, this is what I think. I think that you don't just give everybody money. You set up institutions. You set up economic institutions to where black people can go and get a loan and get a house, get a car, get a business loan to start their own businesses and stuff like that. That way we can start our economic system up again. Because our economics in our community is shit. I owe $1 for that, but it's shit, you know? And nobody's coming in there to help us fix our community. No, they coming in there to fix it up, get us out, buy it out, and then they fix it up. And then they set up a business there. Because it's prime property. Like the east side, that's why all the blacks are on the northeast side now. Because they control where you live. If you on housing and welfare, if they control where you sleep, how you eat, and how you pay your bills, they control everything about you. Now, just like they say, oh, it's gentrification on the east side, Okay, we know that. because they saying, you know what, we're not gonna do housing and vouchers and all that over here no more. But you can get it over here in Sunrise. You can get it over here in Wood Lake. You can get it over here in this area. And so then they moved everybody. That's why everybody out there. When we were younger, dog, when I was going to school, shit, that was a rich area. Ventura, like you couldn't be out in the Ventura. You on 78. You wasn't going down there. That was just all that was money. Now all the people that were living there and they had bought them homes, they say, well, shit. The government telling us if we let the blacks come in with the vouchers, then they'll pay our rent, and we can get something bigger somewhere else away from here. And that's what happened. And so all of them nice houses now are all on Section 8 and housing. You know what I'm saying? So that's why all of the crime, that's why they call it the Northeast Side, the East Side now. They like shooting on the East Side. Oh my God, that's 78 in Foster Road. That ain't the East Side. But that's what they label it as now. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Breeze, they'll work. People won't let us get loans. Think about it. You can get student loans at high interest, but they won't let you get a small business loan. And that's correct, because they don't want you to get your ass. They talk about lift yourself up by the bootstraps. They don't want you to lift yourself up by the bootstraps. They don't want you to come up. They don't want you to have nothing. Nothing. I'm talking about because they fear if you get on equal playing field, if they give us equal playing field, then we'll take over. Then we'll take over, because in any endeavor that we're in, we take over. We accomplish, and we go through so much, dog. We done been through so much hell. We done been through so much, and we still here. We not going nowhere. We not going nowhere. They done tried Tuskegee experiments. You know what I'm saying? They done did all kind of shit. Man, I went to take my daughter today to get her vaccination, and they asking us, do we want to give her experimental vaccination? Like, hell no. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't be sticking my daughter with that shit. Like, no, bro. I didn't even answer it. I just gave him the look like, come on, dog. You ain't gonna experiment on my little girl, dog. You should have been did that shit. Like, no. So they continue to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you think that we're gonna outpopulate you, then what do? You go to population destruction. You try to figure out a way to depopulize us, right? And the thing is, our people, we gotta always, they don't even want motherfuckers to have boots. That's right, we don't got boots. They ripped the boots off, took our socks off, and then say, pick yourself up by the bootstrap. But it's bullshit, right? So reparations is like, okay, who do we pay? Who do we pay? Who do we get? How do we get it? And I think, me personally, and I'm nobody, I'm just giving my personal opinion. What's up, OG? I'm just giving my personal opinion that we should set up economic structures in our community to where people of color, like, we know we can go here and get a business loan. We can go here and get, but you got to think we in a situation to where people lights are getting turned off, people water getting turned off, you know, in our communities, dog. We in a situation where kids really ain't eating every day. And you say, well, they got welfare, they got food stamps. Well, shit, how I buy food stamps? You know what I'm saying? Like, they are just selling food stamps. You got people that are on drugs. You got people that just money hungry, and it's basically over the drugs, especially with the food stamp situation. Cause I get 2 for 1. I ain't tripping. Like, I ain't no better than nobody. I ain't trying to hate on nobody. I'm just saying this is what go on. So if you just give somebody a EPT card, they gonna fuck that shit off every month. Like, that ain't nobody. I think before you get your reparations check, you need to take some kind of financial goddamn course, or you gotta take some financial literacy course before you get your first check. You know what I'm saying? Like, that way you won't go out and buy a motherfucking Cadillac that depreciates the second you drive off the goddamn lot. Like, all the car lots, everywhere I went, man, all the car lots been waiting for this income tax. And they got the car shined all up, man. They got them looking all good out there, dog. And motherfucker, they flying off the goddamn lots, dog. You know? And I seen somebody had an Audi, dog, in front of me. I'm in my truck. And he in the Audi got the paper plates hanging out the window. You know what I'm talking about? I know he just got that motherfucker out. And had a big old dent in the side because apparently he done got in some kind of fucking wreck. So I'm like, man, this dude that just got this income tax, just got this car, and it's already fucking wrecked. You know what I'm saying? And that's what he did with his money. And it's gone. It's over with. Like, he gotta wait till next year. You know what I'm saying? Wait till he pass go again. It's like Monopoly. Shit, the motherfucker be broke. And now he living on life. You know what I'm saying? Ain't got no way of getting no motherfucking $5,000-$10,000 again. No way. He don't know how he gonna stack up $5,000-$10,000. You ain't did it all year. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't gonna do it now. So if somebody give you that bread, you gonna go spend it and buy jewelry and buy clothes and buy all the bullshit that we do. You know what I'm saying? That we accustomed to doing, that we've been programmed to do. We've been programmed to do this. We've been programmed to spend that money like that, like a fucking fool. Because if you don't own shit, then you gotta buy shit. You know what I'm saying? If you don't own no shit, we all buy toilet paper. Like, I should invest in toilet paper. Like, you can't never go wrong with toilet paper. But we don't own no toilet paper factories. We don't own no toilet paper companies, so we gotta buy toilet paper. Now, if you don't own shit, you gotta buy everything that you want. In this, especially in America, you know? So you gotta buy everything. And if everything is owned by other people, that means you don't own shit. So all you are is a commodity. And that's why you have a birth certificate. Because it's a commodity, dog. That's why you have a death certificate. Because you are a commodity. Because when you're born, they say, oh, he gonna make this much money through his lifetime. So they sell your ass to the Bilderberg group. You a debt holder. You part of the debt that they paid off. And that's why you get a birth certificate. A certificate means that you've been purchased. And when you get a death certificate, means that your motherfucker has a debt and that loan on your head is paid. It's done. You don't get no more money off of you. That's the only reason that we have birth certificates. That's it, period. To keep track of how many people are here, that way they can get their money off of you. Because they project that they're gonna make at least $500,000 before you die off of you. In taxes, in motherfucking, oh, don't even throw in child support. Child support was gravy for their ass. They threw that in and they fucking started making billions. So don't even throw that in. That's a whole nother subject. I think I'm gonna talk about child support in 2 weeks. I got a female coming on. And we gonna talk about this child support, man, and I think that's gonna be a heated situation. You know what I'm talking about? It's gonna be a heated situation, dog, over here. So that's definitely gonna be one of the things that we talk about. You know what I'm saying? What's up, man? I see my boys here. I'm waiting on him. Where he at? Say he here somewhere. But so anyway, man, like that reparations situation, I just think that it's crazy. Shout out to my mom, and I gotta give a shout out to Del Rico Dollars, man. He the first black boxing promoter in our city, from our city, in our region. Man, Del Rico been putting in work forever and ever and ever. You know what I'm saying? Just come in, dog. It's at the barbershop. It's a barbershop, Detail South Crown. I see you right there. I see you. But yeah, man, so Del Rico Dollars, man, we got to give shouts out to him. We got to give love to people in our community. And I want to get him on my show, man. You know, Del Rico been promoting. Del Rico been doing all kind of stuff, man. You know, but he's a boxing promoter, a boxing trainer. He's a ring announcer. You know what I'm saying? So he's a ring announcer. So we got to definitely get Del Rico up here, and I definitely want to give a shout out to him. And man, I want to give shouts out, man. I got my boy in the building.
I'm in the building.
He in the building.
What's
up,
man?
bro? How you doing, man?
I'm good, yeah.
Already, yes, sir, yes, sir.
Alright.
You can just sit down over
Okay.
here. Yeah.
Bet.
And like I said, man. So I got my boy in the building, man. This is the person I wanted to talk to. So I'm gonna turn my thing around. Yeah,
Take
dog,
my
take get
jacket
comfortable.
off, man.
Dog, get
Do I need
comfortable.
to sit over here so you can see me? Or
Nah,
what?
you good. I got you on 2-3 cameras.
Oh, okay,
Got
okay,
you on 2-3 phones, man. This is just my personal one.
okay, okay.
So I'm make sure you can see yourself on that thing.
What's up with it?
You good?
Yeah, I'm good. What's up, people?
Already.
Ask me anything. I
Alright.
don't know what I did.
Oh,
You
you
want
went
to continue broadcasting? Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Alright,
All right. Hey man, so we got my boy A-Ball here, man. So, A-Ball, man, you know, I got you on here. I really want to ask you a couple questions, man. How about just start off by telling everybody what you got going on, man, and what you got coming up, man.
Okay, well, I mean, I'm A1 to start, if you don't know me. I got a couple things coming up. I'm bringing Jay Holiday down here for Mother's Day, doing like an R&B and poetry show. You know what I mean, for the grown and sexy situation right there. You know what I mean, so bring your mamas with you and, you know, whoever. And yeah, that's for Mother's Day weekend. And after that, I'm doing a little, you know, my annual event I do in the park, which is the 210 Artist Day. You know what I'm saying? We'll make sure everybody come out there and have a good time. You feel me?
Already.
Yeah, man, that's what I got lined up right now. I got a couple things, you know, lined up like that, and try to keep it going. But right now, those are the things I got locked in.
All right, A-Ball, well shit. Man, you know it's Friday, dog, so
Okay.
I
Okay.
gotta keep it 100 around here, man.
Let's go, let's
So
go.
on Fist Up Friday,
Okay.
you know, what we do is we also have videos and stuff like that, man. We stay on subjects as far as our people,
Uh-huh.
right? And today we talk about reparations. You know what I'm saying? If you know anything about reparations.
Right.
We want to also talk about shit that's going on in our community, like the shootings and the killings,
Okay.
right? And how you feel like we can stop that or give your input on that. And also, we're going to be talking about the mega hats, dog. Because a couple people that got their ass knocked out wearing these mega hats. So,
Yeah,
so we
what
want,
it
so the
look
mega
like it
hat,
stand for.
yeah,
Right.
so I really want to talk about like what do that stand for in our community, and what do we look at when we see a motherfucker with a mega hat,
Right.
and why people should not probably wear a mega hat, but then it's
Right.
a free country,
It
it's
is.
America,
It is.
but at the same time it stands for something. You represent something when you wear that. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So right now I'm gonna get to this video. I'm gonna show you this
Okay.
video, bro,
Okay.
and I want you to watch this video with me. And then after this video, we're gonna talk about what you think.
Okay.
Or a candidate who believes that African Americans should receive reparations for slavery, specifically $100 billion paid out in a 10-year annual installment of $10 billion. Is this symbolic, or do you think this money goes to some practical purpose?
This is not symbolic at all. At the end of the Civil War, General Tecumseh Sherman promised to every formerly enslaved person 40 acres and a mule. And those 40 acres and a mule would have given a formerly enslaved population an opportunity to reintegrate, to integrate into free society. What happened instead, of course, was black code laws were passed in the American South, which ensured subpar social and political and economic opportunities for the former slave population. And while the civil rights movement gave a lot of political
Okay.
Okay.
Well now, what you think about that, bro?
Well, first of all, okay, what we gonna? I feel what they saying about we should get reparations. Some people think we should get them. Some people think we shouldn't. Whatever. All right, I'm gonna just give you kind of two scenarios. Yes, we deserve it. You know what I'm saying? We as black people, we deserve way more than that. You know what I'm saying? Because of what the genocidal things that they done to us, that we still living off of. Like a lot of us don't know how to do things right now because we didn't have no fathers and we didn't have no,
Right.
and it all comes from all of this stuff that was taken from us in slavery, all that. We still aching off of it right now. We now might not be, you know, not know it,
Yeah.
but we are still hurting from the things that was done to us in slavery days.
Sure.
So, do we deserve it? Yes.
Yeah.
If they give it to us though, what we gonna do with that? How many men right now, they gonna get their income tax check tomorrow and be broke the next week? Because we don't even know how to manage money. I really feel like instead of reparations, we need education.
Yeah.
We need to be taught how to make this type of money. Don't just give me no money. This is like a street dude.
Yeah.
Don't give me a couple $100.
Yeah.
Give me something so I can work and make my own while I gotta come ask you for $100 no more. Don't give me no $1 million. I'm gonna blow it and spend it with you.
Yeah.
You gonna give me $1 million and I'm gonna give it right back to the white man that done gave it to me.
Exactly.
Because I don't know what to do.
Shit.
I'm gonna buy Gucci. I'm gonna buy Lexuses and Beamers and Bentleys and chains and everything I see. I think I'm supposed to buy because my mentality is messed up.
True.
So all right, now you got a whole bunch of rich black dudes. Or rich black people, but like I said, for how long? What you gonna do with it? Are you gonna put your kids in college so you ain't got enough? No, like you know what I'm saying? Like people think that only money and the 40 acres and a mule was taken from us. No, it was a lot more than that was taken from us. But we it was taken from us, so we don't even know.
Yeah.
Man, you know what? I was talking to somebody, man. It's scary knowing stuff. I don't be wanting to know no more. Like, don't tell me nothing. Don't give me no more information, bro. Because more information scares me. When the more you know, the scarier your life will be for you because you know stuff.
Yeah.
I hate knowing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And what I know is, we as a people, we have not been built. We've always been kicked down and talked down. A lot of people still eat all these, like, I'll give you a perfect example, chitlins. I know some people who eat that and love it.
Yeah.
But do you know why black people was even eating chitlins?
Yeah.
Because that was the bullshit that they gave us.
Yeah.
That was just slop.
Yeah.
After they was done with the pig. They
Yeah.
get all the good parts and give us that bullshit. We had to cook it up and make it nice for us. And we still eating it 500,000-600,000 years later. We still eating it.
Yeah.
So if we boycotting Gucci because what he said last week,
Yeah.
why you niggas still eating chitlins?
True.
You know what I'm saying?
See, that's the thing, dog. So that's the whole thing. It's a mentality thing, right?
Right.
So if you don't, so we never was able to read books, right?
You got killed if you know how to read.
So you got killed if you were able to read, right? So they know this, and so our mentality, like even right now, did you get a playbook?
Yeah.
You got a copy of his
Mhm.
book? Okay. So Play got a book out. How many people gonna read that book? Not a lot. But now things are changing now.
Right.
Like, you know what happened, dog? What really saved our community, dog, is the internet.
Right.
Because the internet, like you said, it gives you information. And the more information you see, the more you realize this shit is bullshit.
Man.
And that's what they was trying to keep from us.
Mhm.
Like it was a declaration, it was an amendment wrote in 1968 that said that the whole option of the FBI, Secret Service, and everything else was to keep us separated
Right.
from knowing information of other people in other countries,
Yeah.
our people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because if we knew, we would grow.
we would grow, and we would say, "This is bullshit. This is bullshit."
That's
So,
what they didn't want.
and
But that's what I mean when I say it was like the things that was done to us wasn't about no money. They mentally destroyed our people.
Yeah,
You feel me? Like instead of just, telling us, okay, this is your master and you need to listen to what he's saying. Instead of just doing that, they was paying certain black people
yeah,
who they looked up to, like in the churches, pastors and all that, telling them, we gonna kill you and your family if you don't go lie to them and tell them this.
true.
So, boom, now you got a mental state about it. Like right now, I know people right now, if I talk to them about this Bible and tell them, hey, it's some things in this Bible that's not 100 because it was used against our people to make us stay in this circle. So yeah, there's some common sense things in there, but there's also some things in there that was used to fool and fool people.
Exactly.
So, and it's a man-made book. Like I know you saying it was written from God, but God literally didn't write it. And every man has a flaw. So if somebody with a flaw wrote that book,
Yeah,
then it's flaws in it.
true.
So,
And I think that's the big attack on religion right now.
Right.
Like right now, as far as religion, you got people saying that they woke to it, right?
Right.
I'm woke to that, dog. I ain't fucking with that shit. I ain't fucking with this shit. I ain't fucking with that, right? So at the same time, that we got the religion going, and people are more aware, and people are more conscious about, no, that's made up.
Right.
Like the dude that came up with religion is the same dude, he seen a motherfucker that had his religion.
Right.
And he said, well, I want to do that, but I want to do it like this.
That's why I always say that. Why is it different versions of what this one man is telling y'all?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It should not be different versions of what one man is saying. But it's just like a rumor. If I tell you something,
Yeah.
by the time it get down to 30 people, we used to do that in school.
Yeah,
Right?
true.
We'll tell you, we whisper something, we start over here and whisper something to somebody in. It's like 10 of y'all, or whatever, the whole class right there. But by the time it got to the last person, it was different from what you whispered in the first person's ear.
True.
So,
Every time.
every time.
Yeah.
So, okay, so you mean to tell me that that's not the same thing going on in these different, you know, these different religions and what's going on? It's like it's the same thing being said by one dude, but y'all taking different perceptions on it. Even the Quran, it's a couple things that's just like the Bible.
Yeah.
There's some things in there that's the same
It's the
in
exact
all books,
same.
but it be common sense stuff.
Yeah.
And then after the common sense, it's like about whoever was writing it, I feel,
Yeah.
wanted you to believe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They put their own little flavor on common sense. You know what I mean?
Whoever win the war, dog, get the right to history. That's how it go. That's why even now in Texas, right now in San Antonio, they tearing down all these fucking statues and shit. Because at first, they won. So they get the right to history. That you know what? One thing, let me see this, dog. Because one thing I really was on was Texas history, dog.
Yeah.
Because my dad's a real cowboy shit.
Right.
So Davy Crockett, Danny Bowie, all these people at the Alamo, dog, I'm thinking that they were the heroes. You know what I'm saying? And they fought against Santa Anna and the Mexicans. They tried to come over here and you know what I'm saying,
Right.
take over America.
Right.
But at the same time, when I fucking started learning and studying and really knowing the history of what was going on, well, Davy Crockett, David Bowie, all these motherfuckers was the enemy. They were the ones trying to keep slavery. And Santa Anna was like, we not having slaves. It's not gonna be no slavery here.
Because it's
So
all
the
about-
Battle of the Alamo was really over slavery.
And look, and people don't know this type of thing because what was we taught all through our school years?
We was taught that they was the heroes.
Okay, so now look, I'm 37, bro.
Yeah.
My daughter gonna come home and talk to me about school on the weekends or whenever she there. You know what I mean? My daughter, my son. Okay, they gonna talk to me about what's going on in school. I'm gonna ask them, what you learned today, or how school going, whatever. Or I might say something like, who was Christopher Columbus?
Yeah.
So you know they still in schools right now teaching them kids that Christopher Columbus discovered America. I thought we found out years ago that was a lie.
Yeah.
So why is it still being taught in our schools that this is what is going on? How can you still teach our kids
A lie.
that we all know this is a lie?
Yeah.
So now I'm starting to think, well, what the hell else is a lie?
So look, dog. So now when you start doing that and you start questioning,
Yeah, man.
That's when you a threat.
become an outcast.
that's when you become
Now you a
a
problem.
Malcolm X. That's when you become Marcus Garvey. That's when you become any of these people who stand up against oppression and
Right.
just speak the truth. That's when you become a Farrakhan.
Right.
I'm not a Muslim. I'm not none of that. I'm not no religion, bro. None.
Right.
But when people speak the truth, I hear it. And you
Right.
can't fault me for that. And I think Farrakhan speak the truth.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Especially about the way that this power structure is set up and the way that everything been going as far as us and our people. You
Right.
know what I'm saying, bro? And people don't want to admit that.
No,
A
they
lot of people, you know why? Because they the people in power structures and they the people that's running shit and they the people that got control. But see, the thing is, the population growth.
Right.
The population growth, dog. The one thing that Trump, you know why he want to build that wall? Population growth. It ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Ain't no goddamn. It ain't no tragedy at the fucking border, bro.
Yeah.
It ain't
Yeah.
nigga, we been
It
living
ain't.
in Texas all our life. Ain't no motherfucking Mexicans been running over here fucking killing motherfuckers at
Right.
will. They don't do that,
was
dog.
doing
They come over.
statistics. They saying that the motherfuckers here doing the most of their killing.
Hell yeah.
Them little
You know
kids growing
that.
up in them suburbs with
Hell
they
yeah.
was rich kids. They the ones doing crazy
Yeah,
stuff,
they-
killing
they
their whole
part of that
family and
fucking
shooting up the
NRA.
schools and shooting up the movie theaters and all that. That's them suburb kids.
Exactly, man. And
Right
they-
next door to Trump doing
And that's
that.
why the NRA, right now, bro, is under such fire. Because, you know, Trump supported them from the gate, and they supported Trump from the gate. Because they wanted to have all this legislative put in so they could be straight.
Right.
And I don't think it's the guns. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that it's the guns, bro. I think it's the people with the guns, and it's no control.
I'm gonna tell you that's what it is, like what you just said. There's no control. We get sent to jail for whooping our kids.
True.
Why? Name somebody grown right now that ain't get a whooping, because this new can't whoop your kids stuff just started. So now look at what's going on with these kids that ain't getting no whoopings.
True.
I remember going to parties and I wasn't worried about the party getting shot up. Don't get me wrong, in certain areas I might have kind of been worried about that, but it wasn't to the extreme of what it is now. Like, I don't want to go nowhere because I'm afraid of something happening.
True.
It wasn't like that. I feel like it's gotten worse. I feel like it would have got better if people raised their kids right, because I knew when I was young, the reason why I didn't get into no trouble wasn't because of the police. I wasn't scared of none of these niggas.
Yeah.
I was scared of this little lady named my mama that lived in my house, and she was a terror to me if I acted up.
Yeah.
If I'm doing good, I ain't gotta worry about this lady, but I do gotta go home. This is my house, and I know if I do something out here in these streets, I'm gonna have to talk to this woman when I got home.
True.
A lot of people had their fathers, I didn't.
Yeah.
But I had somebody to give me direction. Okay, so I wasn't scared of no police, bro. I wasn't scared of nothing else but my mom. So I feel like that fear that she put into me made me who I am today. I'm 37 without no felonies.
Damn.
Who can say, it ain't a lot of niggas that can say that.
Shit, I can't say that shit.
You feel me? I'm about to be 40. Nigga, I got 3 years, I'm gonna be 40 with no felons. I ain't never been in trouble. And it was always because of this lady who I felt like I'm gonna have to answer to. Even when I got a little grown, like my mama put me out at 17. You know what I still did? I went and got me an apartment and still went to school, nigga.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want to disappoint this woman. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I feel like if people is at the crib raising their kids right, because we can't do nothing about people who are already grown. We can't change you as a grown man. Can't nobody change me. People be like, oh man, you be sagging, you too grown to sag. Look, bro, I grew up in the sagging era.
Yeah.
And that's how I do. Don't get me wrong, my whole ass ain't shown, but I got a light sag on everything.
Yeah.
Because this is what the era I grew up in. You can't change me. I'm gonna feel uncomfortable if my pants is up here.
Yeah.
You feel me?
True.
That's because this is the era I grew up in.
Okay.
So you can't change me.
Okay.
So don't even try.
Yeah.
What we need to do is change the children. They not even respecting the OGs no more. I'm seeing kids saying stuff like, oh, you old niggas need to move out the way. Nigga, what?
Yeah.
Why? Why I need to move out the way for you young niggas to tear shit up?
Yeah.
Nah, nigga, I don't need to move out the way. If I'm getting money and doing my thing in the era that you doing it, you should be looking up to me. Ain't nobody in the NBA telling Kobe and niggas, oh man, y'all old niggas need to move out the way. Nigga, they calling Kobe. Hey, bro, how you do that?
Yeah.
You feel me? Man, teach me how to do the fadeaway, Kobe.
Yeah.
Show me how to do this. And you know what I mean? Like, they getting together, the old school niggas on their way out, they teaching the younger niggas. It's because of respect level in that game.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, ain't no respect level in these streets. Nobody respect the older groups no more.
I feel like the young kids, they lost the respect because, okay, it's like this. It's like what you've been taught.
Right.
Right? If you taught your daddy ain't shit, he ain't shit,
All your
he
life.
ain't shit, these niggas ain't shit, right? So you gonna automatically, nigga, I'm not listening to nothing you say. My mama said you wasn't shit. You see what I'm saying?
Man,
like,
you know what? Think about this, honey. Think about cartoons.
I'm listening.
Think about cartoons right now. Name a cartoon that got their parents with them on the cartoon. It'll be kids that run around. Ain't no parents on the cartoon.
No, I said that shit. I said that the other day.
You feel me?
I said that the other day.
It ain't no motherfucking parents in the cartoon. So we subliminally teaching our kids stuff that we don't even know we teaching them because, like I say, it's a genocidal type thing. Like how I say, it ain't about no money.
Yeah.
It ain't about that. It's way deeper than that. We are being programmed on a daily basis that we don't even know about. I remember when we used to talk about fake lips and fake butts and fake breasts. That was frowned upon.
Yeah.
What happened?
Everybody got it.
I'm talking about random women in the hood is plastic now.
Yeah.
What happened? Now we teaching ourselves that we can't even be beautiful as we are. I know this girl, fam. If I showed you a picture of this girl, you'd be like, oh my God. Like, I used to date her. And we would go places, bro, and I'm talking about niggas was disrespectful because she this fine. Okay? Now, she that beautiful. I'm talking about stunning, bro. Okay?
Yeah, I'm listening.
But in her head, she had flaws, and only way she could fix them is plastic surgery. She needed fake this, and she needed to pump that what's that shit called they be putting in their lips, man? Botox. She wanted that in her lips and her cheek, man. For if I show you the girl, you be like, girl, what is wrong with you?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how dare you? Like, no, don't mess that up.
Yeah.
Like, we even got into it. I was like, man, if you do that, I'm gonna leave you. Cause that plastic shit ain't for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna deal with that. If you that type of, for me, it's like crack to me. If you weak-minded enough to try to do some type of surgery to you because of that, like, something wrong with you mentally not to love yourself. You don't love yourself. So how I'ma love you?
True. Exactly. And then, so at that point, dog, now we brainwashed.
Right.
Right.
That's
so,
what I
so
mean.
On
You
a
said
daily,
it perfect.
on
You brainwashed,
a
bro.
daily basis, bro. Like I tell my friends, dog, and we have conversations all the time. And we pretty smart guys, and I'm telling them, I say, dog, do you think they spend billions of dollars on advertisement every year, nigga, because it don't work? I say, because it do work. I say, nigga, everybody know about McDonald's. You still goddamn got McDonald's. I'm loving it. You still got McDonald's commercials, dog, and McDonald's a $1 billion corporation. And why do they continue to subliminally put messages in your head? Because
And think
it
about how
works.
kids act when they see the golden M any fucking where.
They go crazy. They go crazy over McDonald's.
I'm talking about grandma could have just cooked, and I'm talking about the food better than McDonald's.
Dog.
At the house.
It's
But if you
marketing.
drive by and see that golden M, kids is gonna go fucking wild.
That's right.
Oh, McDonald's, let's go to McDonald's, let's go to McDonald's. Why? Like you said, we programmed, fam.
So now, once you know that, like you said, once you learn all of this information, you scared of all of this shit. You don't want to know no more shit, because the more you learn, the more you realize that this is a lot of bullshit.
There's a whole lot of
A
them,
whole
man.
lot of bullshit, right? So now that you know that, and so now when you look at shit, you can't go back. You can't, when you look
I
at
can't
shit,
unknow
dog,
it.
You can't unknow it. You're like, dog, this is bullshit right here. You know what I'm saying? And I'm saying this, dog. I seen how they done transformed my whole community into homosexuals. I'm not against that. I'm not against nobody that's
But
homosexual,
I'm against
bro.
them trying to promote it like this
But
is what's supposed to be
they
going on.
promote that shit so much. Now you have so many homosexuals everywhere, and it's
Bro.
like, dog. And I think, and this is just me personally. And I'm gonna put. I ain't gonna put A-Bar in this. I'm gonna put me in this. But this is my opinion about that shit, bro. I feel like they've done that shit to be masculine in our community. They want us to be weaker because they finna start a war. Like, I feel like they finna start a war. They finna start a civil war. And what they want to do is weaken our population and our guys. Because listen, like I told you in the beginning, it's about population growth.
Right.
Now, if I subliminally turn all these motherfuckers gay, that means that gay guy not gonna be having kids. That gay girl not gonna be having kids. So we slow down their population rate.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because Caucasians' population rate right now is at 0.
Right.
That means everyone is born, one dies.
Right.
So they got a lot of older people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And we got a lot of younger people because not only are we having kids, but we having multiple kids.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? At a young age.
Right.
So we at 40 years old, I might have an 18-year-old daughter. I might have a 19-year-old daughter at 40. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
Like, because we already had them when we was 18, 19, 20 years old. You know, and now I've been having kids. I got 6 kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, you can't catch up to me. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? And so what they saying is, and that's why the whole thing with the wall. Like I'm saying, okay, if you building a wall to keep them out, or you building a wall to keep us in. You know what I'm saying? Either way, if something jump off, if a civil war, anything jump off here in America, you can't go out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you saying you keeping them out, but
Right.
you keeping me in. I can't run to Mexico.
Right. If
I
something
can't
happens,
go nowhere if
right,
something happens.
what I'm gonna do?
And with all the shit you starting, you know what I'm saying? You know some shit finna go down. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, man, and you know, like, this is my thing. All right. We talking about starting wars.
yeah.
And first of all, I don't know how the man even got elected, fam. Like, this is ridiculous to me. This makes me feel like everything I was ever taught in school was a lie. Like, I don't have to go to school. I don't have to do nothing to be successful, in my opinion now, because of what I'm seeing going on with Donald Trump, because of the simple fact that I thought your education had to be at a certain level for you to be the president of the United States. You needed some type of integrity, something about being in the military a certain amount of years. I don't remember exactly what all the stimulations were to be the president, but I just know I don't think Donald Trump fit that.
Exactly.
And that lets me know right there that now it's like, just like the music, it's a business now. It has nothing to do with
Content.
nothing at all. Because if this man, it's like when Arnold Schwarzenegger ended up being the governor of California, that was even weird to me.
Yeah.
Like, bro, this man was a whole wrestler.
Yeah.
And it was like, I'm not saying, I don't know his background of what he might be, you know, capable of, but I just felt like, I feel like there was somebody more capable of that position
Yeah.
to put him in that position. He won because of his popularity. He Arnold Schwarzenegger.
True.
He gonna get them votes.
Yeah.
But what qualifies this man to sit in that position, and why wouldn't somebody who we know probably went to school for this all day life, why they not sitting over there?
True.
You know what I'm saying? And then, like I say, it comes down to the votes.
Yeah.
But it's like, damn, you telling somebody like me not to vote, or I can't vote because
You vote, nigga?
yeah, I vote.
Oh, okay.
What?
Go ahead,
I'm
go
gonna waste
ahead.
my non-felony having. Nah, fam, I'm gonna vote. I ain't gonna lie. Even though I vote, I still be feeling like
It
it
don't
don't
count.
matter.
Yeah.
It don't count.
Yeah.
But I'm
You
still
know
do
what
it
your
just
vote
off my
really count,
mentality.
dog? Your vote really counts for like local elections.
Right.
Like your judges, your
Right.
fucking mayor here in San Antonio. That's when your vote really counts. Cause now when you talking about national voting, nigga, you don't know.
I heard that Trump didn't even win the
He didn't
national vote.
vote. He didn't win. He didn't win the
He won
popular
because
vote.
he won because
The
the Supreme
electoral
Court.
vote.
Yeah. You feel me? They put him in
Electoral
there.
vote. Yeah, that's right.
So,
the
and
popular
I'm pretty
vote.
sure he paid for that. So
And
what I gotta do?
Russians.
What I
And the
gotta,
fucking Russians.
so all
helped
I
him
gotta
out.
do is give me some paper?
Yeah.
You trying to tell me if I go get me $70 zillion, I can't pay everybody that's become the president on you?
Nah, dog, but that Trump shit is bigger than that.
Oh, I know.
See, the
Man,
Trump
they've been going
shit,
back. They've been going. I've been watching this thing on CNN, I think it is, and it's a Trump story. They talking about like they going hard on Trump. It's like they try to do R. Kelly.
Yeah, but see, listen,
They
dog,
doing it to Trump,
let me
and
tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something about Trump. Niggas gonna be shocked. So don't be shocked when I tell y'all niggas this. But Trump is the best thing that ever happened to us. Bro.
you think so?
Yes, sir.
Why?
And you know why I say that? Because
Gonna open everybody's eyes?
it opened everybody out. He ripped the motherfucking scab off. He said, I'm gonna make America great again. And by saying that, that's what the MAGA has stand for. But by saying that, he showed them like, I don't give a fuck about blacks. I don't give a fuck about Mexicans. I don't give a fuck about nobody but us. You know what I'm saying? I don't give tax breaks to my rich friends. I don't give a fuck about how I wreck the economy, right? He's showing who America really is, bro. That's what the fuck Trump doing. And that's why I keep saying, Trump, Trump, Trump. Because, dog, now you got the whole world talking about what's going on in America. You got the whole world talking about retribution for us, for what's going on to us.
I have not heard this much talk about anything government in the hood ever.
Yes.
Niggas ain't talking. Niggas was not, even when Obama, they was talking about, oh, we got a black president, but they wasn't talking about policies and stuff that's really going on like they are now.
Us.
Yeah, like they are now. So, yeah, you're right. Trump opened up a lot of eyes.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, even the bad comes with some good.
Right.
And so we gotta also look at that because he not attacking us. Right now. Right now, he's not attacking us, and he's doing a lot of good stuff for our people. Like he let a lot of people out of jail. Right. I'm not a Trump supporter, bro, but I'm sitting back because I'm an independent.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't no fucking Hillary supporter neither. Fuck that. Because Hillary and Bill, I got caught up in the mass incarceration with their ass in 1999. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I got threw in on a conspiracy just because they needed 3 niggas, and I was sitting there. They were like, "Get that nigga in here too."
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But see, this is the type of thing that this is where it gets deeper at. Because, like I said, we don't need no reparations. We need education.
That's right.
People don't know this type of stuff that we talking about right now. So when Bill and Hillary and all that was going on, all they know is what was popular and what we were told. So we was like, shit, Bill got some head, I got some head before.
Yeah.
I done cheated on my bitch before, so now I feel closer to this nigga.
Bill Black.
So let's go Bill.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, Bill Black. Shit.
But who really, but how many of them people really looked at the policies that he was letting go on? Like that's when that three and out rule started.
That's right.
It was not locking a lot of niggas up under his command.
That's right.
All our daddies and uncles and shit is gone because of that.
Exactly.
Little pieces of crack this damn big getting niggas 60 years.
3 strikes and you out.
Gone.
Yeah.
And they can't come back because it's over with.
Yeah.
But people don't know that. All they know is what we see. We see Bill hanging around black people, showing up to the NBA game, dapping up Jay-Z and shit. So we like, oh, this nigga must be cool. He hanging with Jigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, nigga playing the tuba and shit, playing fucking instruments.
You feel me? But they playing. The thing about Trump is,
he's
that
straight
nigga
up.
ain't playing. He gonna tell you, fuck y'all.
Yeah. I ain't hiring no motherfucking Negroes
We
on
don't
my
really
staff.
like y'all.
Yeah.
We don't really like y'all.
I'm gonna be 100 with you. I'm not gonna hire none of you Negroes on my staff.
Get
I
over
don't
it.
really fuck with you, but I will listen to your problems and I'll do something about what you want to do. Something
Right.
about the prison population. I got that.
Yeah.
I ain't tripping. Let me build my motherfucking wall.
But I'm tired of y'all not working. I'm taking them stamps.
Oh, no. Listen, bro. That's another thing. That's the best thing for us. Dog, we don't need no fucking handouts.
Hey man, I don't live off food.
We don't need no handouts, dog.
But you right, but I'm gonna tell you this.
1971, bro.
Hold on, let me tell you this, fam.
Okay, let me. I'm
I
gonna get back on
understand.
you.
Yeah, look, I
Let me get back
understand
on
that
you.
we don't need it or we don't. But the way you taking it abruptly is gonna fuck shit up.
True.
I think it should be
True.
slowly.
Gradually.
Like this, like you took
Gradually.
all the niggas out the war. Y'all didn't go over there and say everybody come on.
No.
They had to gradually take
Gradually.
people away from
Yeah.
there until it was.
True.
So you gonna come in these neighborhoods and just snatch shit, you gonna cause a problem because we don't know how to live this way yet.
Yeah. True.
We so used to getting this free money
True.
that if it's gone, we gonna kill each other in this neighborhood trying to get it. We don't know nowhere else to get it. We can't. When niggas is robbing each other, they not going to the white neighborhoods to rob nobody.
No.
Cause they know the police out there and they gonna come quick over there.
Let me tell you something, and that's why the myth of black on black crime is a myth. No,
Right.
motherfucker, it's gonna be black on black crime wherever black people at.
Right.
It's gonna be white on white crime wherever
Wherever
white
they-
people at,
right.
because niggas ain't over there. It's white people killing white people. It's
Right.
Mexicans killing Mexicans, dog.
Right. What was it called when the nigga they shot up that little concert?
Exactly, white people.
But it wasn't called white on white crime. They just
Nah.
said, oh, it was a terroristic
mass
act. It
shooting.
was right.
It was a mass shooting.
Right,
That's
right.
But
You know what I mean?
ours is black on black crime.
Right.
It's always gonna be race on race, dog, because we don't intermingle like that.
Right.
Like if it was a black and if it was a mixed neighborhood, a whole neighborhood just intermingled and mixed, well, there's gonna be a whole bunch of goddamn blacks killing whites and whites killing blacks.
Right.
You know, but it ain't like that. Our society is not built like that.
Yeah.
It's nowhere that you go, dog, that our society is built like that. It's not gonna be, you can't, so when they say black on black crime or what's happening in Baltimore, what's happening in Chicago, well goddamn, that's where the black people are. That's like saying what's happening in Atlanta. Like, it's gonna be black on black crime. Like, you can't use that and say this is why we do this or we do that. And listen, bro, and the thing about our community, dog, we grew up in a war zone. This is what I always say when I'm on this podcast, right? We grew up in a war zone. You don't know it. You just born. You don't know this shit is fucked up. I didn't know I was poor, bro, until I was motherfucking in middle school. And I went away
I
from
didn't know I was poor till I got money.
Exactly. Well, look, no, I didn't know I was
Once
poor.
I got some money, I realized, damn, we was really poor because even though I got a little bit of money, it's way more money. Man, the little money I got ain't shit
Yeah.
to people.
And this is what I'm saying.
Oh, man.
When I was a kid, I never left the Lincoln Court Project.
Right.
Like I probably had a 2-mile
She
radius.
was far. Yeah, she was
I had
far
a
to you.
2-mile radius.
Walls a mile, what? When's the mile? Nigga, what? That's
You
weird.
can't go there. So I didn't know
That's like going
nothing.
to Disneyland.
I didn't know
Nowhere over
nothing,
there.
bro, except my hood and my community and the
Right.
people around my community, bro. I didn't know nothing outside of that. Everybody inside of that 2-mile radius that I could ride my bike and walk with my homeboys
That was
and
your
shit
world.
like that. That was my whole world, dog, till I was old enough to move outside of that area, right? So the whole time, I thought everybody had welfare. I thought everybody was on food stamps. I thought everybody got clothes on Easter and shit, the little short
Yeah,
sets with
yeah.
the tank top. And
All
I thought
that.
everybody got all that shit at the same time all over the world. I didn't know, dog. Like if I just went up to fucking Woodlawn Lake and went on the other side of the lake, nigga, it was rich people there. I didn't know that.
Nigga, check this out. So, I was born and raised in Cali. I didn't come down here till I was probably like 10 or 11 years old, back and forth. So, you know what I'm saying? Like it was like a custody battle between my mom and stepfather with me. So I'll be here a year and a half, and I go back to Cali, but I originated in Cali.
Yeah.
And what was crazy to me was I didn't really realize it until I got into high school. But what happened was I left here in the 8th grade, 7th grade, and I went to 8th and 9th grade in California. Cause I was in Cali, came here for like 4th and 5th, went back. I was in Cali for 4th and 5th. Came here for 6th and 7th. I was at King Middle School.
Yeah.
And then I went back to Cali for 8th and 9th grade, which is, jumping into high school. And then I came back here for 10th, 11th, and 12th. I'm at Sam. But me being able to go back and forth like this, okay? Because in California, even the worst neighborhoods is a lot better than what the worst neighborhoods was out here because Californians got money there, period.
True.
So what I call the hood, some people here might not see it as that because of the good that was, it was better living. Even
Like
though it was a
Friday.
hood, it was a hood to them.
Like Friday was the hood.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So,
To them, to California.
right, but to you,
To us, that shit was
with
great.
luxury.
Yeah.
Okay, so anyway, going back and forth, my nigga, really let me open my eyes to a lot of shit at a young age that I was like, damn, that's kind of messed up.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to a school in California in the 8th grade. 7th. Come down here for the 8th and, I'm out here for the 7th, go to Cali for the 8th and the 9th grade. When I start realizing, damn, the computers at King Middle School in San Antonio is fatback
Yeah.
and green dots and shit is popping up on them, but the computers in Cali, nigga, got
Flat screen.
You feel me? Flat screen and animation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, damn. And then it was like a big shock to me too that when I came here, it was 2 sports you gonna play. 3: football, basketball, and hustling.
Yeah.
That's all you gonna do when I came here from in the 90s in the east side of San Antonio.
Yeah.
Them were the only 3 things you could do. In Cali, nigga, I'm on the swim team. I play golf, nigga. I know how to fence.
Yeah.
Okay, kayak, nigga.
Damn.
They didn't have none of that here.
Hell no.
You feel me? I'm talking about polo.
Yeah.
Okay, we had all type of different
All type
sports.
of options.
Options.
Yeah.
Soccer, I was on the soccer team, bro. Baseball team, nigga, I was on all that.
Yeah.
I came here, I had 3 options, and if you didn't make it in the 3 options, man, you stuck in a street, and it's nowhere for you to go. You better know how to rap or sing now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
True.
So,
So throwing on that, since you brought that up, rapping and singing, bro.
Mhm.
Me personally, you know,
Yeah.
as me and you being artists or
Right.
whatever, what do you feel like? This is just a question I have, dog.
Okay.
Our music, where is it going? What do you think it stands for? and the reason, and I just want to say the reason. I don't even want to tell you the reason I stopped doing music,
Right.
but I just want to get your outlook on it and what you think about the state of the music is and what do it represent now.
Well, I ain't gonna say I stopped doing music.
Yeah,
I ain't stopped. I still rap. I'ma still put CDs out.
yeah,
I'ma always be in the studio. I'ma always go in there and create. I'ma always do that.
yeah.
It's because of the love I have for music.
True.
Now, as far as trying to get in the game and be famous and shit, I've been done with that.
Yeah,
Because the game has been exposed. Jay-Z didn't, he exposed it, but this is something that had been going on behind our eyes as artists forever.
Yeah.
Jay-Z exposed it. So now that it's exposed, he done turned the whole thing into a business. It ain't about talent no more.
yeah.
I don't even, say you rap? You rap? Oh boy, sit down, you rap? I bet I could turn that nigga into one of the hottest artists in San Antonio in probably like 2 weeks.
Oh yeah.
2 weeks, he don't even rap. But I bet I could make him one of the hottest niggas down here. Everybody be talking about him, and they be saying, man, he go hard.
Yeah.
It's because it's a business.
Yeah.
It's all about promotion.
That's it. That's it.
It ain't the same no more. So now when it becomes that, I'm not finna compete in no world like that no more.
Yeah.
In a world where it was really about talent, I can compete that because I got
Yeah.
talent. It's like basketball, nigga. Who gonna score the most buckets?
Yeah.
You feel me?
True.
Back then it was about that. Who gonna sell the most records? Who gonna do this? But now they doing shit like the label giving these artists money. Like let's say you signed I'm not saying them. I'm just gonna say a name. But like
Yeah.
say Sony.
Something.
Sony give you a $300,000 check as your advance check. You're supposed to use this money to promote your shit, do your record, you know, get in the studio, do all your things you need to drop your music so that way you get that 300 back to them and then you get more for yourself.
True.
What niggas is doing is they getting on the internet and buying their own shit with their own label money. So now they're like, oh, so-and-so got 100 million downloads and now because you popping up on SoundScan as a person who got 100 million downloads, now you the hottest nigga out right now.
Yeah.
So I could buy myself into position. It's nothing now.
True. True.
So once it became that, I lost interest because I come from a place where we ain't got that money and talent is what got us to the next level.
True.
So I don't know how to compete with these niggas that's buying shit and buying plays on YouTube and buying spins and doing that for you to progress. And like I said, man, it's just too saturated with that now.
Yeah.
The dude named Blueface, I don't know the man's past.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I can't just talk about oh, he ain't this and he ain't that because I don't know this man at all.
Yeah.
But what I heard lyrically from him, I don't feel like it should have been on television, not right now.
Yeah.
I know people that live across the street from me that rap better than that. Why they not famous, bro? We know people
Yeah.
that we done been rapping with for years that when came to the clubs and shut shit down.
Yeah.
And we know if they got into that platform, they probably would progress.
Yeah.
But they not there because of a lot of reasons. Management, money management.
Yeah.
Nobody knows really how to do that.
Yeah.
Or nobody knew how to get there. Nobody knew about the business side of it. Nobody was even talking about that until, like I say, Jay-Z did all that. They like, oh man, he did his homeboys bad. And they really, no, he didn't.
Yeah.
Y'all can
It's
either come
business.
with me or don't.
It's business.
But I gotta handle this like a business because if I don't, they gonna eat us all up.
Yeah.
You know what I
And,
mean?
and on that point, like you know, me and my brother got into it over the
Right.
business, dog.
Right.
Like I'm not no better than nobody.
Right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying? We got into it over business.
Right.
Like I felt like I put my life on the line for this shit, and I gotta say something what happened to me
Right.
in my life. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Like, and I don't give a fuck if it's my brother or a record exec or anybody.
But let me-
If I feel like you fucking, I'm gonna say something.
But see, now this go back to the reparations.
Okay, reparations.
Because like I said, if we were not
reparations.
if we were not if we didn't grow up from nothing, because that's where we all came from, on some real shit. Nothing. We came from nothing. So whatever we have now, we built that on our own.
True.
If we didn't come from nothing, if we came from something that we really had and was stolen from us,
Yeah.
if we came from that, them type of business arguments wouldn't happen. You want to know why? It wouldn't be about that shit.
Yeah.
Because y'all already got that.
Yeah.
We got money.
Yeah.
We got houses and cars and we got all that, and we don't need all that to be arguing about it.
Yeah.
So that shit ain't even a word. We ain't got to worry about nobody going behind our back stealing from us. Nobody is doing that because we got it already.
Yeah, but you know what we got? We got the fucking rat in the cage mentality.
That's
bro.
what it is. But you know why?
Yeah.
Because of what
They
happened to
created
us
it. They
being
created
the past.
it. They created
So
all
now
this
our
argument.
mental is, we gotta get it some type of way. And this is the only way we gonna have it is right here, because it ain't at home. It ain't over here. My grandfather don't got no business that my whole family done had all our lives. This is it right here. And if I don't get it right now, this is my last chance. So fuck everybody in the way, family or not, I don't care. I gotta get this shit. But we doing that because, like I say, we ain't got shit.
Yeah.
So now you want to give us all this money. All right, yeah, I'm going to give you that. But now we're in a situation where niggas get money. You know what they do with it? They shine on each other.
Yeah.
Why? You know what I'm saying?
Nah, you know, it's because it's been programmed into our head to do that.
You
bro.
feel me?
It's been programmed
Like-
for us not to fuck with each other.
Bruh, let me tell you.
The Willie Lynch theory.
Look, let me tell you.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Everybody know I'm from the streets. I'm from the hood. I grew up from the bottom just like most of us did.
Yeah.
So if I get a chance to do something that I probably don't never know when I ever get a chance to do that shit again, and I got the means to do it, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
It's like a bucket list type thing. At least I can say I done did it one time.
True.
Okay. So it come around. Somebody down here had rented these Lamborghinis,
Uh-huh.
and they was renting them just to, you know, whatever. They was doing their thing, wanted to have the cars that weekend. It was some people who own the club, and they just wanted to rent the cars. The dude who had the cars was gonna be here 2 days more after they was done with the rental.
Uh-huh.
So me and my partner Play, shout out to Play, we talked him into letting us get the rentals for a whole lot cheaper than what he would normally do, because if it not, they would just been sitting there and he wasn't gonna make no money.
Uh-huh.
So long story short, we spent about $2,000 and got 2 Lambos for the weekend. Okay, a black one and a white one. So of course I'm on Facebook, I'm riding in it, stunting, I'm
Yeah.
pulling up to the hood in it. I'm doing all this because of the simple fact that I know that's a $100,000 car, and really, I wouldn't spend no $100,000 on no car,
Yeah.
especially in the situation I'm in right now. Like my whole family had to be all the way set for me to spend $100,000 on one damn car. You know what I'm saying? So I don't never see myself doing that. So I saw the opportunity for me to get in that car and ride and do all that.
Yeah.
So I took that opportunity.
You're right.
I'm getting all this, this nigga rented that, it ain't his, and it was a lot of talking down, and I'm like, so what?
Yeah.
Y'all rent cars to drive to Houston. Y'all niggas rent cars, you feel me? If your car get wrecked, nigga, the rental place gonna rent you a car.
Yeah.
So I rented this car so I could have me some fun, but like I said, the backlash and what people were saying about it let me also realize that, man, we bitter against each other. Like, TV is making us, like, love and hip hop is making it okay to talk about people behind their back and beef with each other and all this mental disturbance. And like you said, it's a program.
Yeah.
So now it's like hating is cool now.
Yeah.
Oh man, he ain't this or he ain't that. Be like, nigga, why is you thinking like that? Why wouldn't you tell? Like, I see Kylie doing this thing
Yeah.
for a long time,
Yeah.
consecutively.
Yeah.
Question. You can ask these people, a little kid, you can ask these people, when they were doing stuff successful, I wasn't on Facebook hating on these niggas.
Yeah.
I was calling these niggas like, man, how you do that?
Yeah.
Who you holler at to do this? And how you make this happen? How that happen? And they were so shocked that I was even calling them to ask them on some humble
Yeah.
shit like that. That they was like, oh, nigga, I'm gonna give you all the info. Because people, instead of asking me or trying to join me, was always like, oh, Kylie don't mess with the blacks and blah, blah. Nigga, let me tell you something. If I could do it all over, I won't fuck with these niggas neither.
Shit. I ain't fuck with these niggas.
You feel me? Because think about it. Kylie got all these Mexicans riding for him.
Yeah.
Right? Mexicans, if you go to a Mexican community, they uplifting each other. They helping each other get jobs, nigga. They helping each other, patting each other on the back, showing each other how to get this money. What we doing?
Yeah.
We doing what I just told you. What
Tearing
happened?
each
You
other
see me
down.
doing something successful, and you trying to tear me down. Oh, you ain't this and you ain't that, bro. That was $2,000, and I know you ain't got $2,000 for you to do that and then go pay your bills and live comfortably.
Yeah.
How dare you talk about me for having it?
Yeah.
And then telling me, oh, you it ain't really here. So now I gotta to impress you and to impress you in your little Facebook post that ain't stopping nothing.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to go spend $100,000 to prove something to you. Somebody posted something about what's his name, Mo3.
Yeah.
Mo3 got an outfit on that they saw on the clearance rack at Finish Line.
Yeah.
And they like, look at Mo3, he's supposed to have all his paper, he got an outfit on from Finish Line. So what? Bill Gates, do you know what this man wears? You think Bill Gates wearing Gucci, nigga?
No, New Balance.
No, if you, first of all, if Bill Gates was to walk into anywhere, half of these niggas wouldn't know who the fuck he was.
No.
You would not know how much money this man has.
No,
He gonna
they
pull off
don't
in the
spend money
Toyota
like that,
Corolla.
bro.
He don't have to. For what? I don't got nobody I need to impress.
Yeah.
The things that I want luxuriously, I can get them things and I'm gonna get them and go back to my little normal life.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, man, let me go ahead because I know my boys is here
Yeah,
and everybody over here, man. I know we get these facts,
Get real
y'all.
deep. Get real
Facts,
deep.
you know what I'm saying? We get deep over here, man. I got my boy A-Wall up in here, and we finna end the show. And next week, dog, I'm gonna have a dude named Charlie Castleman. He's a dude I went to school with. He's a white guy, and he seen me on this Fist Up Friday, and he also does a talk show, radio talk show on the internet and stuff like that. And so he gonna come and debate me next week about some of the situations and some of the issues. And I'm bringing up reparations next week too.
So,
Shit,
man,
he gonna tell me
you
about
gonna have
this.
to.
Yeah, tell me about these reparations,
You
dog.
gonna have to.
I want to hear what the man got to say. Shit,
Hey.
I think we deserve it. But yeah, man, this Fist Up Friday, man. And appreciate y'all having me in here, man. I got my boy A-Ball one more time, man. Give a shout out to everybody.
Hey man, shout out to all y'all, man. Holla at me. Google me, man. A-Bar the Star. You can't miss me, baby.
Already. And shout out, thank you, Miss Polk, man. I got this hat, Life, Detail Diddy podcast, man. Killer Streets, y'all hit me up, y'all know what it is.
Thank you.
Man, now I didn't even get.
Hey fam, shit get deep, fam.
Yeah.
I'd rather talk to you about that anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because man, like I said, man, it's a lot going on that people don't know, fam. And I'd rather talk to our people about this anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We don't need no more rappers. We don't need no more motherfucking
Well, there's no more
basketball
of that shit.
stars. None of that. What's up, bro?
What's going on, man?
Detail.
What's up, bro?
And
Yeah, give me 30 minutes and meet me at the house. Alright, bet. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing, bro?
Bless, man. Just watching y'all.
What's up, man?
Watching us.
yeah, man. I got here on my kids had the flu.
I know,
We
Lamar
get a
told
little
me, man.
serious.
Man.
Shit, I can talk to you. We can have a 90-minute, a 90-hour
I can
motherfucking
go.
radio show. I can go for on that subject. It get deep, fam.
Yeah.
And what I was telling you was really serious for me, man. Like
I
the
know.
more information I know, bro, it scares me even
more
more.
pissed off
Make me
you
not
get.
even want to know shit, bro.
Yeah.
I wake up in
because
the morning,
you know the only outcome can be
man, bro.
war.
Yeah, for
You
real.
motherfucker took everything with blood, and the only way